Within a matter of milliseconds, lines form, colors bleed, and a highly detailed Ghibli-style landscape renders itself into existence. This generative power now translates into audio, where models synthesize vocals so precisely they can resurrect the specific tonal qualities of legends like Mohad Rafi. Watching a machine instantly write scripts, paint masterpieces, and sing on pitch forces a confrontation with our own value. If a computer can instantly produce what takes a person a lifetime to master, human artists face an existential threat. If we define art strictly as the mechanical ability to arrange pixels or generate perfect sound waves, we have already lost the battle. Yet this assumes human creativity is a vacuum. Philosophers and writers like Jiddu Krishnamurti and Mark Twain argued that the human brain is incapable of producing a purely original thought. Twain described the creative process as a mental kaleidoscope. We don't invent, we reshuffle older, existing ideas into new patterns. This is exactly how we train. Long before algorithms, art and film schools functioned as data pipelines, feeding historical work into students for imitation. A Bachelor of Fine Arts degree requires dissecting the specific color palettes and post-impressionist techniques of painters like Van Gogh. Film students spend years studying the precise pacing, lighting, and shot composition of master directors like Satyajit Ray. We ingest data, recognize patterns, and remix them. Both the artificial intelligence and the human brain run the exact same core algorithm. This pattern recognition becomes a massive liability in the modern market. Much of what we consume today is manufactured in a corporate art factory, built on highly predictable, standardized templates. Large-scale cinema relies on direct remakes. Blockbusters are often copy-pasted scene by scene from older Hollywood or regional films to guarantee a return. Mainstream action movies follow a rigid formula. The hero's entrance, the camera angles, and the recycled one-liners are deployed identically across hundreds of releases. When art is a commercial recipe, software dominates. AI can analyze thousands of scripts and optimize plot twists faster than any executive. This efficiency targets the cogs in these production lines. Animators, editors, and writers are suddenly competing with software that doesn't sleep. If the primary goal is to stamp out a standardized product, humans cannot match the speed or cost of an algorithm. However, there is a variable that cannot be optimized into a template: the independent artisan. Consider filmmakers like Anurag Kashyap. His dark, chaotic projects reject standard formulas because they are unfiltered reflections of a specific worldview. He shapes his narratives around real psychological struggles: addiction, familial estrangement, and a visceral anger at societal violence. Iconic directors readily admit to stealing from their cinematic idols, but that theft is filtered through their unique personal obsessions. This establishes the definitive boundary. A computer can analyze millions of data points to imitate the creative output of a broken heart, but because it will never experience a broken heart, it can never generate true perspective. This gap in perspective does not stop the software from being weaponized. In a market where mimicry is cheaper than invention, the tension shifts from a technological debate to a struggle over the value of human labor. We have seen this pattern before. Throughout history, corporate entities have used new machines to replace physical human labor as a means to maximize profit margins. Today, the creative industry is actively clashing with these exact cost-cutting measures as organizations attempt to swap human writers and actors for digital replicas. The capitalist demand for efficiency means that rote, mechanical jobs inside entertainment factories will continue to be automated away. But for the individual creator, the objective is to absorb everything: books, conversations, shadows, and keep only the elements that speak directly to an authentic soul. When used outside of a factory, this software dramatically lowers the barrier to entry. A single person can now generate illustrations, manage code, and edit media without needing massive corporate funding. The path forward is to abandon the race for mechanical factory roles and use these tools to become an enterprising, independent artist. Artificial intelligence is simply the newest paintbrush. It holds vast power, but creating a true masterpiece still requires a human hand, guided by an authentic human life.